So we're going to be covering the Colt Combat Unit. This is one of my newest pistols, and I absolutely love this pistol. I'm a huge fan of the 1911, and the Colt Combat Unit is a phenomenal pistol. So it's my first ever railed 1911. All my other ones are either have been Colt Gold Cups, Colt XSEs, Colt Defenders, Colt Commanders. I've owned a Kimber before, but this thing is an absolutely phenomenal pistol. So I have made two slight modifications to it. I added a Wilson Combat one-piece magwell, and with those you will have to fit that due to your individual grips. I didn't feel like tearing up these G10 grips that initially come with the pistol, and I absolutely love these. The Magpul ones, they're super cheap, so the guy that I got the magwell from had already taken a Dremel and kind of fitted them, and it comes with two standard 8-round Colt magazines. So far I have right around 400 rounds through the weapon, all Winchester white box, haven't had a single malfunction. This thing is super accurate, and for a 1911 is actually very soft shooting. That is due to the dual recoil spring that the Colt Combat Unit comes with. You're also going to find that in the M45A1, the MARSOC pistol, and also the Colt competition models. You're also going to find the same national match barrel. So this is actually, in my opinion, a really nice 1911. It's been done up by the custom shop. So with the Colt Combat Unit, Colt went to Daryl Holland and Ken Hackathorn and said, hey, here's our railgun. Do this up like you do a pistol that you were taking to war. So mine is one of the earlier ones. You can tell because it has the 3-hole trigger. What you're seeing now with them is you're seeing these solid triggers. You still have the rail. Now with these rails, they are different from the earlier Colt rail guns that you were finding with their government models. So these ones have the same frame as the MARSOC M45. So the rail's a little bit more beefed up, so that way you could take the higher round count that those pistols are going to take. So it's difficult to find a holster. I do have one that will fit it without a light, a Safariland ALS, but other than that you're going to be looking at either getting the SLS style Safariland holster that the MARSOC guys run, or using someone that bends kydex to make a custom holster for you. So going to the pistol, we talked about some of the modifications I've done to it, but you're getting front serrations, you're going to get a Novak tritium front, blacked out rear. You're only having a single side safety, however you do have an extension to it. You have a nice beaver tail, the rounded out hammer. There is an undercut into the frame. You also have the 25 LPI basically serrations. I forget the proper term for it. Checkering. So this thing fits really nice into your hand. Same thing on the back strap, on the mainspring housing. It's a extremely nice pistol. It's super accurate. We're gonna roll in some footage later on from the range, and I'll bring back some targets. But with this thing, it's been 100% reliable. It's a very nice fit finish. You don't hear anything rattling around. It's also been Cerakoted black from the factory. You will notice that when you shoot one of these, just like the MARSOC pistol, I've cleaned this up some, but you will find that you will get some carbon just on the front. But I bought this to start running 3-gun heavy. Got tired of just doing practical all the time, and instead of going PCC or open class, I decided to go heavy division, so I'll be running this. Hence why I got the Wilson Combat. I actually have 4 more of those, but overall it's a great pistol so far. Tomorrow I'm going to put another 100 rounds through it. I know people will say, oh, 1911s are unreliable, but like I said, so far just over 400 rounds through it, not a single malfunction. Tomorrow will be 500 rounds, and I've yet to clean this thing. So after tomorrow's rain session, I'm going to go ahead and clean it and talk a little bit more about it. I'm going to save some of the targets I'll do. I'll do a 25-meter bowl and a couple other targets, get some footage of it, and it's a super awesome pistol. It's also fairly decently priced compared to some of the other high-end 1911s out there. They also make a 9mm version. I personally prefer 45 if I'm going to shoot a 1911. But overall, super impressed with this pistol.